Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on Betcraft. Another very beautiful Thursday morning, and we are back with our predictions right on this very channel. Always what we do on a daily basis, looking for football matches that are happening across the globe, and also, gathering these games and looking at the stats on these matches and making verdicts on these games, and then bringing it forward for you. That's what we do on Betcraft on a daily basis. All right, and today we have already lined up these games and. Talking about yesterday's matches, we saw that we had a very good outing yesterday. We saw 4 games out of 5, that actually saw success yesterday, and we'll be looking to, do the same today and probably get a better outing today. 5 out of 5. That's what we're looking at. All right, in a short while, we'll be looking at these matches one after the other, but I want to ask you the first who are coming across our video for the first time that are yet to subscribe. Take our time to hit the button right now so that you won't be missing out on our games that will be always coming up on this very channel on a daily basis. All right, with that being said, without further ado, let's head to the business of today, and we'll be starting with the first match of today. It is in the Spanish Liga, where we'll have FC Barcelona who will be facing Osasuna. All right, and as usual, we'll take a look at recent games for both sides to see that for Barcelona, the home side, it is 5 victories and 1 draw in the last 6 matches that they have so far. And away side, Osasuna had 3 draws and 3 losses out of the last 6 games that they had at recent times. And when you look at how these two teams fared on home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, FC Barcelona have actually, won 6 matches and 2 draws in the last 10 known games. They've also lost 2 matches, all right, and also Osasuna winning 3 games and as well as 4 draws in the last 10 away matches, but they've also lost 3 matches as well. The last away game they had against Celta Vigo, so them losing out on that very occasion by 1-0. And we'll put all that together. Also noting the last time both teams met, it was Osasuna who actually won against Barcelona by 4-2. That was in September of last year. But in this very one, I know that the Barcelona side, who are in very good form at the moment, will be looking to, make amends for that very loss against Osasuna. So we'll be expecting the home side winning in this very one. So home side to win out shortly. That's what we expect for that very game. Home win. That's a verdict. And the next game that we have is in Romania League 2. We'll have Csikszereda, who will be coming up against Voluntari. All right, Csikszereda have won 3 games and a draw in the last 6 matches. They've also had 2 losses as well. And Voluntari, the away side, have won 2 games and a draw, but have lost 3 games out of the last 6 recent encounters. And when you look at how they fared on home and away basis, you can see Csikszereda, the home side, have won 10 out of 10 games. They've been incredible. They've been doing very well, playing from home, winning the entire thing, having a perfect record in that home ground. And the away side of Voluntari, on the other hand, have won 3 games from away. They've also had 2 draws, but have lost 5 matches in the last 10 away matches that they have so far. On head-to-head basis, both sides met in last week. Actually, we saw Voluntari playing from home on that occasion, defeating Csikszereda by 2-1. All right, but in this one, Csikszereda is playing from home, and judging by the fact that they've been doing so very well from the home turf, winning most of the matches from the home, winning all the matches from home, actually, we'll be expecting to see the home side doing very well here and winning in this very one. So it is the home side to win out shortly. That's what we expect for this very encounter. All right, and that takes us to the next game for today. It takes us to South America, where we'll have South America in Peru, where we'll have Ayacucho, who will be up against Melgar. All right, that's Peru Premier League, and the home side Ayacucho. It is 1 win and 1 draw in the last 6 matches. They've also had 4 losses out of those 6 games that they had at recent times. And the away side, on the other hand, Melgar winning 4 matches and 2 losses out of the last 6 games. All right, when you look at how those teams fared on home and away basis, you can see playing from home, the home side Ayacucho have won 4 games and 2 draws in the last 10 home matches. They've also been able to achieve that, and have lost 4 games out of those 6 matches out of the last 10 home matches that they have so far. And the away side, on the other hand, Melgar is a side that have done so very well, winning 5 games and 3 draws in the last 10 away matches. They've also lost 2 out of the last 10 away games that they have so far. And on head-to-head basis, the last time both teams met was actually 3 years ago, and we saw Melgar beating this very side by 3-0 on that occasion. And judging by the fact that we've seen Melgar doing very well at the same time, winning 4 matches out of the last 6 games, and losing 2. So we'll be expecting that away side taking the day in this one, and it is Melgar. FC Melgar, the away side, to win out shortly. That will be a valid for that very encounter. And that takes us to the next game, also in Uruguay, where we'll have Uruguay Premier Division, we'll have Juventud, who will be up against Peñarol. All right, the home side Juventud in the last 6 matches have been able to achieve 4 victories and a draw, but have lost 1 match out of the last 6 recent games that they have so far. And away side Peñarol have drawn 3 games and have also lost 3 matches out of those. And when you look at how they're fared on home and away basis, all right, Juventus, the home side, have won 3 games in the last 10 home matches. They've also had a draw, but have lost 6 matches out of the last 10 home games that they have so far. That's not a very good result for the home side. And the away side on the Peñarol, it's a team that actually won 4 matches and 2 draws, but have lost 4 matches in the last 10 away games that they had so far. All right, but when we look closer at the outcome of these very games, you can see that in the last 5 home games for the home side, have actually produced over 2.5 3 times out of 5, and for the away side also they have seen some goals in the last 5 away games that they had. Also have seen over 2.5 3 times out of 5, and on head-to-head basis, which actually was far back of 2019, they had a 1-1 draw on that occasion. And in this very one, we're going for goals in this very encounter. We expect to see minimum of 2 goals occurring in this very one. So it is another 1.5. That's what we expect for this very one. And that takes us to the next game, which will be the last for the day. It is in Chile Premier Division, where we have Colo-Colo, who will be coming up against Palestino. All right, when you look at recent games for these 2 sides, it is Colo-Colo who have gotten 4 wins and 2 losses in the last 6 matches that they have so far. And the away side, Palestino have won 3 games and a draw, but have lost 2 matches out of the last 6 games that they had most of the time. So now when you look at how they performed from home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, Colo-Colo is a team that have actually been able to win 6 matches and also had 2 draws in the last 6 the last 10 home matches that they have so far. They've also lost 2 out of those, but have been able to achieve a 60% victory in the last 10 home matches. And away side, the Palestino, on the other hand, have won 4 matches from away and they've had 2 draws, but as well they've lost 4 matches in the last 10 away games. But also very, very prominent in this is actually the goal scoring. You could see that lots of goals are scored. For Palestino, they've been averaging 2 goals per away game that they have in here, and that tells you a lot about this very side. And the last time both teams met, we saw that was in October of last year. We saw Palestino losing to Colo-Colo on that occasion by 2 goals to 3. Colo-Colo winning from away on that very occasion. But prior to that, we saw Colo-Colo also beating this very side by 2 goals to 0. That was also last year, May. And this very one, we are banking on goals as well, to appear in this very encounter. And we expect to see a minimum of 2 goals in this very one. It is an over 1.5. Once again, that's what value for that very game. And that brings our predictions for you today on BetCraft to a conclusion. We wish you the very best of luck and hope you get goal screen. Also remember to play responsibly. Football matches, sometimes we may experience surprises, but we pray for very good luck in this very one, and hopefully all our games wins today. And tomorrow we'll be coming. Tomorrow is another day. We'll be coming up with our predictions. Do not miss out. But until that time, keep winning.